Yo, hold up. What's up? I'm coming in early with this info, okay? Because, like I always tell y'all, we riding this energy together. So, therefore, I want to be readily available for myself as I'm going to be sharing with you to be readily available for yourself. All right. I'm going to let y'all come in real quick. I was going to come in earlier and then I got some bad news. So I had to take a breather, right? That. If you don't know me, my name is Miladies. I am your spirit shifter here, guiding you on your journey through astrology, through self-awareness, through meditation, through a lot of aspects in your life. I call myself the, walking retreat at this point. So exciting, exciting, exciting. Double new moon in Virgo happening in August and September. It's big. It's something huge. It is something that can also cause confusion in our lives. So I'm here to let you know to prepare yourself for that. I'm also going to be sharing something as we get to know each other. We get deeper into astrology, and I will share additional things that are happening. Astrology is for us to become aware, right? It's science and numbers. We do tropical astrology. You got sidereal. I was always taught that there is no wrong path in astrology. So you pick what you can grab from it. All right. And then, of course, I have some tarot for you so that we can get this energy going. I'm going to do it through the elemental. So that way we can get more of that collective energy. And yeah, I'm very happy about this. The energy for the retrograde and the 8-8 was enormous. All right. I have the article for you on Buy Me a Coffee so that you can figure out what house it is falling in for you so that you can focus on that area. As I always share with you guys, it doesn't have to be so difficult because the energy will be pointed to a specific part of your chart that would indicate what to focus on. For me, is the ninth house. The ninth house is about spirituality, knowledge, education, travels, other cultures. Imaginary traveling is connected to Jupiter. It's connected to Sagittarius. So what I would do is I would find out, where is my Jupiter? Oh, my Jupiter's in my second house. Lord behold. Okay, no problem. Let me see what Jupiter's doing. Let me see what the Virgo New Moon is doing to see how that is affecting me. And what can I do with this energy to propel whatever is being blocked in that specific area. So I just gave you a tip on how to use this energy so that you can move with grace. Things are going to be shifting quickly. Let's talk about Virgo in general. Virgo is a mutable sign, right? Mutable meaning that it fluctuates, it moves around, it changes courses at a rapid pace. Why so rapid? Because Mercury is the avatar, right? And so Mercury moves at a fast pace. So Virgo connects to our nervous system. Virgo connects to our digestive system. Virgo connects to our gallbladder, our pancreas. It touches a lot of parts in our body. Oh, it's an earth sign. Absolutely. Earth sign meaning, well, I just started, so we've been 5 minutes in. I'm just giving the glimpse of what Virgo represents so that we can get an idea. However, I did give some tips, so later on you just go back. It's just been 5 minutes. We here, sis. Appreciate you. Virgo is hyper focused on health, hyper focused on organization, yet is a mutable sign, which means that in the midst of the lightness of it being organized, detail oriented, self-critical, that other aspect is really not being so organized, and it can cause chaotic moments. When I say it is important for us at this current time, for the month of August in general, all the way up to, I want to say, October, right? Is work with your mind. Don't work against it. Work with it. All right. If it is important for you to find a way to have outlets for those negative thoughts, brand new things that are uncomfortable are showing up. And while we have been doing the work, if you've been doing the work, like myself, there's still things coming up to startle our course, right? To remove us out. Let me say it. Remove us out of our path, right? The more focused, the more heart centered we are, the more aware we are of our intentions, the more pressure there is for you to get pushed off your high horse. By who? We do not know. All right. If you are a light worker, if you're a spiritual person, if you're someone who is out there helping the community, it can be by, I could talk like this now, by these unseen forces that knows that you are bringing people into alignment, right? We battle things we don't see ourselves. We have auric fields, all right? It is important to protect ourselves at this current time as we take fear and transform and transmute fear into abundance, into reality, into compassion, into love. And I know that is extremely hard because I am going through something extremely dark. And I'm using that energy to transform and transmute. In the meantime, stay heart centered. And that's where Regulus comes in, right? Rich Rising. Regulus comes in. Regulus is a star point in combination with 4 other star points. I have the article for you. Go check it out. Regulus is a star point that is active every year. And it just so happens that it activates from the 21st of, some of you guys are nervous. Work with your nervous system. Like, listen to things that bring your nervous system to a calm state of mind. Whether that's, if you're a believer of crystals, work with crystals. If you're a believer of entities and deities, work with people that helps you. All right. I remember when this is coming right now, so I have to cut something short real quick. Okay. I remember when I first started experiencing anxiety, and that was in 2018. And I learned how to make oils that will help me calm that down. So if you're a person who's into that, go ahead and grab your oils. If you stop doing it, bring it back. The best way to calm anxiety, to calm really anxiety, because anxiety is us not knowing what the future is holding, right? So bring in your five senses. Bring in, what are you smelling? What are you seeing? Why the oil is important, because when you sit around, I got oil somewhere. I got oils over around somewhere. Well, I decluttered, so now I gotta find stuff. Anyways, none of my business, none of yours. All right, focus. What are you smelling? What are you seeing? What are you touching? Carrying a crystal can bring you back into focus if you're into that. You know, finding new ways. And this is what this new moon in Virgo is bringing us. New ways of us taking care of ourselves, not the old way. The old way is not going to work. I'm telling you that right now. It has not been working for me, and I'm hyper focused on a lot of things. And the old way of working out, the old way of eating, all of that is being debunked by ourselves. Our body is asking for something different. Many of us have external knowledge on health and wellness, and yet we still don't follow those protocols or investigate what does our body really love. And that's what this is bringing in. All right, so let's go back to Regulus. Hold on, let me get my article, because I was doing that out for the top of the dome, but I want to make sure that I give you guys what you need. All right, so Regulus connects with the sun every year from the 21st to the 23rd, right between Leo and Virgo. Now, Leo is considered that zodiac sign that brings in courage, that brings in heartfelt energy, right? And okay, I get it. Whatever you guys have with Leo, don't bring it here. All right. Have a clear mind and learn how to use the energy. This is why we're here. Right? And so this is the time when you can once again stop asking for permission. If you continue to think that you have to ask for permission for anything that your heart desires, this is the time to make that happen. Work with your solar plexus, work with your sacral chakra. I would say work with the bottom half of your chakras, your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus, for confidence, for courage, for that raw that Leo brings out, the sacral to bring in that creativity, right? Move your fucking body, bro. I don't care. Move it. I bet you if you was invited to an old school party where the music that you enjoy was playing, you move a little something. So do that in your house. Create your own party, right? So Regulus talks about, yo, I'm coming in to remind you who you are. Are you ready? How do we remind ourselves? By focusing on ourselves. Oh, but I have children. Teach them how to do this. Oh, guess what? Mommy and daddy are going to be sitting here. We're going to play a game. Oh, I don't like to do that. I don't know what the fuck to tell you that. Because in order for you to calm your kids down, you got to get to their level. And you got to make everything a fucking game. Everything is a game with them. All right? Figure it out. You want some tips? Let me know. Because y'all know I work with children. All right. So, and this is also your children bring you to your inner child. Because a lot of us are in that adult mindset, that dull, robotic mindset, that logical, that this, and the children come in and they be like, listen, let's imagine real quick. And they're like, no, I don't want to imagine. And that's why the children be getting what they want from y'all. They be knowing how to swindle y'all by manifesting stuff. All right. So, focusing back. So, Regulus comes in and is reminding us, how is it that I desire to leave? What do I desire to leave behind? This energy is about how we're going to be leaving a legacy. That doesn't mean that you have to be Martin Luther King. That could literally mean your kids honoring you on the way you were able to guide them through life. This could mean if you don't have any kids, your nieces and nephews, right? Something so that you can be remembered by. We all made it through that little tunnel to leave something behind here on earth. No one is exempt. So don't exempt yourself from leaving something precious on here. All right? The thing about it is that, yes, we always share, think grand, because you never know what you get. Our limitation is fear, right? The fear of even sometimes getting too big, that we might not be able to handle what comes towards us. And this is when we continue to work on that fear. Oh, how do I work on that fear? Get assistance, right? Because we cannot do this by ourselves. And be kind to yourself, knowing that it's years and years and years of decluttering. So this is why a lot of the energy of newness comes in back to back with these astrological energies, because we think that we just got to do that little bit and that's it, and do that little, there's more. And it gets better and better. It doesn't have to be daunting. The words that we speak can guide us into an easy transition when it comes to dark things, shadow stuff. Oh my God. I go through the shadow stuff all the time. And I have help. And I have people that I can contact, right? And the professional help is the one that I kind of like struggle with, right? Because sometimes I know that it's hard to get the original therapy, the one where you go see a therapist or a psychiatrist or one of those things. Those roads can be difficult, and I'm a testimony of that. However, there's alternatives. The same way we invest in other parts of our lives, that kind of we ask ourselves, like, why did I put money towards that? You could put that towards your mental health. You could put that towards your internal health. All right, this is what this energy is coming in with. At least with these double Virgo New Moons, because one is an eclipse, one is not an eclipse, one is an eclipse, and we already know when eclipse season comes in, yes, fated situations occur. So with the star Regulus itself, it works a lot with the crown. Why? Because we're crowning ourselves. Why? Crown chakra. So if you're into that, I'm always going to say if you're into it, because I don't know what you're into. You never write to me. Y'all never say nothing to me. Like, I don't know what you're into. Let me know. If you work with the chakras, working with the crown chakra really allows you not to work by yourself, right? It assists you in allowing unexpected ideas to come on in with protection. Always, always, always call in protection before you do anything. We have to not only ask how, but start implementing. Virgo is an earth sign, and it talks about grounding things. Virgo thinks it, does it, and brings it into reality at a very quick pace. Again, if you've been wanting to jumpstart and do something, this is the time to do it. And it's not about having it all together, because it's not the same old Virgo energy of having it organized and having the T's crossed and the I's dotted, right? That's how you say it. It really talks about us gaining confidence and having faith that this is possible for us. Because new moons, it talks about it progressing for the next 6 months. So it's not start everything, do everything now. It's more of like get started and allow faith, trust, and the primal steps to guide you. And maybe in 6 months it might not work out for you. It depends. if it's heart centered. If it's something that you're just doing just because it's the new thing, how heart centered is it? Oh, but I don't know what my heart wants. And sit the hell down and figure it out. We know what other people want. We know how to guide other people. Everybody knows how to guide other people. But what do you desire? Not what your mother said you should desire. Not what you. Now that I have kids, this is what I should desire. What do you desire? Some of us desires to write books, and maybe that's the only thing we came out here on earth to do. Do it. Oh, it's gonna take a long time. I met a man the other day who hit me with a Harry Potter type of energy. He literally took out napkins and was like, "Oh, he did this. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna wait for his book to come out too." He said, and he had a whole bunch of stuff written there. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna write a book, but this is how I got it right now." And he wrote it on the napkin. Was that a moment for me to be like, "Oh hell no"? Nah. It starts with an idea, and many of us have bright ideas. All right, so go read the article about it. Watch out for any like egoistic energy, pride, arrogance, right? We do not know it all. I don't even know it all. Heck, I was surprised 2 weeks ago. We do not know it all. We can know enough for the moment to guide us to where we need to go, but we do not know it all. And guess what? Everybody's going through this. Everybody. So don't let nobody fool you. All right? We all going through this together. Nobody knows what the fuck is next. Oh, what a time to be on motherfucking earth. All right. Work with amethyst, clear quartz, selenite to help you guide that. If you're feeling funky and you want to, do something different to your hair, that also can assist that energy. Is a new meme. You know what I mean? Those type of stuff it invites that energy. It doesn't have to be like also holy and so spiritual, but you have to be in love with that, with whatever it is that you're doing. All right, Regulus also cause an abundance. Dinero. Hey, by the way, I got this ruler. I gotta say it in Spanish because I try to do it and I can't. La planta de ruda, ¿verdad? Okay, so if you got a discount store around you, oh, this is to live for, because we changing our words. This is to live for. Oh, all right. So I live in New York, and we have discount stores. And some of the discount stores, they be having these hidden gems. And some of the hidden gems that they have is these candles, right? And this one is super authentic because it just smells like it. I don't know how they do it, and I'm not trying to figure it out. They have a coconut one. They have an Indian one. Oh, the Indian one is amazing. They have a cinnamon one. Cinnamon one is very good for protection and for money. Like if you don't, even if it's this candle, if you don't want to do anything else, this candle Ruda is very good for many things. And one of the things is like a blockbuster as well. So it does two things at once. Write your motherfucking petition if you feel like leaping. Oh my gosh. So Ruda is really good. I wanted to show you guys that. Let me know if y'all want me to give y'all some tips and tricks, because I'm just in love. Let me know. Y'all gotta talk to me. Y'all can't be just leaving me on blank. Y'all gotta talk to me so I can know what to tell y'all. So work with abundance. Abundia, you know what I mean? She's good too. Check her out. Shout out to my friend. I got this for my birthday. I love you. My friends love me. They do. My friend gave me. Yeah. I love my friends. All right. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna focus on yourself. All right, so let's get to this double energy thingy that's happening because it's very exciting. Shout out to my Virgos, because this year the transformation for y'all is bogus. It feels, I'm getting this feels like 2020 for y'all, like 2020, 2021, when shit got crazy and the gym got locked down on y'all. I'm not laughing. I just remember how many clients I got around that time, and they were Virgos. Virgo. Y'all know I be having complications with that. All right, so Virgo. If you remember and you didn't watch the video, I have a video about the axis of the Pisces North Node and the Virgo South Node, which means that Virgos are releasing, not only Virgos, but as a world, we're releasing old habits that has to do with health, nutrition, our everyday routines. So that's why you like, oh my God, I can't get this shit together. You damn right you can. Oh, why nothing is sticking? Because it's not that routine. Baby, I've been on the same journey. Tell my personal friends to snitch on me so they can tell you. I do a little bit. Earlier this year, I did a 60-day yoga challenge by myself. Y'all know I'm an Aries. I got a lot of fire energy. I start myself as well as I put myself out. I just need a little. That's it. I don't even need a lot. You just got to go like that. And so I did a 60-day yoga challenge. Shout out to Nico Marie. She's a. Go look at her channel. She don't even know me, but I know her. Anyways, I did that. The yoga didn't stick for every day. Nonetheless, I do yoga 3 times a week, but it didn't stick for every day, right? Although we desire to do things to have it stick on a daily basis, this is not the entire year to do that. This is the year to figure it out. This is the year to investigate yourself. This is the year to go to the doctor like I fucking told you. All right, I did it. You want me to snitch on myself again? Because you know I'll do it. Tell me. Snitch on myself. Snitch on myself. All right, I'll snitch on myself. So, many of you know, many of you don't know that I have a benign brain tumor in my pituitary gland, which means that no, I'm not going to die, y'all. I'm still here. All right. Sorry to the people that probably didn't want to see me on Earth. My parents didn't want to see me here either, so it don't matter. Okay, so moving along. I, for a while, stopped taking the medication because I felt like, damn, this shit ain't going to go away. I'm not going to do no surgery. Right? I was being rebellious. Yes, I was. Nonetheless, I still was doing my healthy things. That did not matter. Right? After a while, you got to go to the hospital, sis. So I went, I did my due diligence. Shout out to my doctor, right? Because he was extremely concerned about me. And I was just inside. I mean, I did laugh, and pardon me for laughing at stuff that is, oh my God, like we're supposed to be crying. I do my best to laugh at shit, all right? Because we cry enough. Okay. So I called my friend and I was like, yo, why my doctor called me at 8:00 at night, concerned about me. And I appreciate that. I even dropped a little tear because I'm like, yo, he cares about me. But I've been was going through this. So he was like, Miss Pons, did you know? I said, yes, doctor, I knew. Anyways, I'm back on my medicine. Nonetheless, go to the fucking doctor. Stop playing with your health. Anything that hurts, it doesn't matter. We don't know why we get headaches. All right? We don't know. We don't know why something stopped or why something started. All right? I knew I didn't want to go because of the situation that was happening during the time. You guys know. So I was like, we got to go back. And if that's not a route for you no more, if this is the time for you to go alternative, to check out a holistic doctor, to go to another country and get some holistic assistance, damn if you don't. Right? Where's that place that I desire to go? Who's coming with me? That place where you go and fly over there, and the whole day they do a whole bunch of exam. I forgot where's that. Me and my friends gonna go. They do a whole exam from top to bottom. Right? It's like a good $3,000 or something like that. Invest in your health, and they tell you from top to bottom everything that is going on with you. Things that they don't even have here or that they don't show us or use on us. Get creative. The same way we save money for trips, all right? I'm sharing all of this. Try new things. So the Virgo New Moon is happening on August 23rd, all right? For those of you watching it right now, we are ahead, okay? So the main important thing for you to do is to use the energy that was the residue of the retrograde to see what was giving you some challenges. What was giving you challenges? What were you going through? Again, this goes back to coming back to self. A lot of times we say we don't have time for ourselves, but god damn it, do we have time for other people in the fucking TV? Fuck what Trump is doing right now, my nigga. That's how mad I get. See, I even take a moment for you. Take an hour for you. Wake up just for you. Yes, you got to go to work. Yes, you got to feed the kids. Try things out. Every week I will assist somebody to find a slight window in their day-to-day just for them. And we accomplished that. All right? I give you guys the bare minimum always. Why? So you can excel from that. Because when you do the bare minimum, you like, I could do more. All right? Stop setting the bar high at this current time. The Virgo New Moon is at 0 degrees. So that means not only does New Moon bring in new energy, right? It also is at 0 degrees, which means that the energy is fresh, it's pure. It hasn't even been touched. So it's like, I don't even know how many times I can probably say that word. New. I'm even excited because I'm like, what am I going to be doing? Pilates, bitch? At this point, what am I going to be doing? All right. So get excited. Those of you who have not built the courage to exit specific areas of your life, exit that job that you've been in 15, 20 years, build the plan now. Build the plan now on what the exit plan will look like for you, because you are just not into it. Build the financial plan. Build the plan for the other thing that you're doing if you're going to go and be creative. All right. Right now, a lot of us have given so much of our time to these corporations, and we have learned skills. We've been sent to trainings. We've even provided manager representations for our jobs without getting paid for that shit, because I've done that in the past. All right. All of that is skills. We could get mad, you know what I mean? But all of that is skills for you to build the courage to go on your own if you're desiring to do that. And it doesn't have to be quick. It can be a process for yourself. So if you haven't built the courage as of yet to do that entrepreneur stuff, that music, y'all know how New York is. See, that distracted me. Focus. Oh, if you haven't built the courage to do it, do it. I dare you to do it. Even if it is just writing it down. All right. A lot of the suggestions that I gave to my clients in the last 2 weeks has been to do the brain dump thing. I have a 14-day brain dump challenge. Go over there and do that. This is the time to go back to all the challenges that we did: the gratitude challenge, the brain dump challenge, the money challenge that I got up there too. We have a couple of challenges that I put up there. Go back to that. See if that works. Maybe all those days doesn't work, but something can re-spark you up around this time. All right. Let me see what y'all saying, because I'm just here making sure we good on time. Hey, everybody. You looking for a retreat in Costa Rica? I love Costa Rica. I love Costa Rica. Oh, look at y'all. Let me see. Okay. To write a book. Yes. Write that. I remember a couple of... Write that fucking book. Yes. Oh, and by the way, Phoenix Flow Fitness. Zavaya, is that you? Because I think that's you. She has candles. She is. All right, yes. She has candles. Go check her out. Write your candle name there. She has candles. I love her. Go see. All right, focus, focus. So let's go back. So, as mentioned earlier in the video, find out where is it falling at in your chart. I have a video that tells you how to look at your transit. All right. If you feel like it's overwhelming, all this information, which it can be, focus on that one area of your life that Virgo is amplifying. All right. So as it's at 0 degrees, like I shared with you, it is giving you a new beginning. If that quote unquote diet did not work for you, find something else. If that doctor, if you don't feel right about what that doctor was saying, go get a second opinion, which you should always get a second and third and fourth opinion. All right. If you have the ability to play around with a bit of different diets to see what suits your body, go ahead. If you need to go, and I think I said this before, see what you're allergic to, see what you're not allergic to. You know, some people that have been told that they're allergic to stuff in the United States, if you're here in the United States, because I know I have other people that watch me elsewhere, I appreciate you guys. When they go to other countries, they're not allergic to it at all. I am allergic to apples here. But when I go anywhere else, especially when I was in Costa Rica, I was hogging them apples. Not Costa Rica, sorry. In Colombia, I was hogging the apples because I don't get to be able to eat apples here. As soon as I eat an apple here, my ears itching, my throat is itching. Like, the fuck? Never in my life. And I love apples. Anyways, so these are things that are going to be occurring. Pay attention to your body. All right. So like I said, focus on your nervous system. Like there's going to be a pressure of wanting to put your life together, and the pressure doesn't mean that you have to do it all now. All right. The main important thing is, can you see you doing better than what you're doing now? Can you see your health getting better? Can you see your abundance growing better? Can you see it? If you can see the big picture, if you can sit down and you can visualize it and you can see your steps, begin to walk towards that. And many of us do see it. We just don't walk. Let me walk with you. I don't care. I'm about to be in the studio again. All right, I do gotta drop my song, but in September I'm gonna be interviewed. Oh yeah, see random. In September I'm going to be interviewed for the song that I did. So stay tuned, y'all, so y'all could actually hear it drop. I did it on my birthday earlier. You see what I mean? That's a project that I'm scared of, but I'm taking action. I'm going to the studio again. All right. I play around with music, but I found out that hey, I could do music. Hey. All them affirmations made sense. You feel me? All right. So this specific new moon on the 23rd of August is going to be connected with Saturn and Neptune in Aries, right? The connection is going to be actually a fight. So this is why we do have to be attending our old self, making peace with our old self, making peace with what the past was, so that we don't continuously get into this fight. Reminding ourselves that Aries is the me, the self, the ego, the I, right? Maybe the other part of you is not desiring to go through that step. Come back to self, ask yourself, what do I have the energy to do at this current time to get me to where I need to be? And I have journaling questions for you guys here as well in the article, so you can check that out. But you have to be very honest with yourself, because Saturn is not, Saturn don't play. Saturn in Aries is like, and it's retrograde, so it's like, don't lie. Don't lie. Saturn is like, don't lie, because I'm gonna just crumble that shit up again. Don't lie. Oh, you said, don't lie. It's like Jenga. You said you was gonna do it. All right. So Neptune is also reminding you to bring in that spiritual side of you. Again, reminding ourselves it's not about religion. So that doesn't mean that I'll go to church. Now, if that inspires you, then by all means do you. Nonetheless, coming back to here, coming back to the heart, coming back to what do I have the energy to do right now that makes me feel good. If it doesn't feel good, we don't have to go through that anymore. All right? We're not looking for perfection. If you decide that you want to criticize yourself, remind yourself to cushion it. How are you cushioning your criticism? Because we all going to criticize ourselves. How are you cushioning it? How are you also shifting it and transforming it? I'm bad at spending money. I'm learning to redirect the way I circulate the abundance that comes my way. But it takes a moment for us to sit back and figure out how we're talking to ourselves. We say something bad about ourselves, and then when somebody agrees, we be like, oh, how you going to agree? I'm only agreeing with what you're saying because you said that about yourself. Now that I agree with you, now there's something wrong with it. You ever got into that before? Yeah, that's the part that we're talking about. Wake up every morning, 5 minutes to yourself. Write down those nasty thoughts because they're there. And as you move towards that beautiful intention and goal that you're anchoring, they can come up. And what you're going to do? Get yourself prepared. All right. So in the article, I put that the 23rd is like putting the pencil to the paper. Nothing has been written yet. Nothing has been set in stone until you write that. Remember when I be saying, oh, you rewrite your life. You are the creator of your story. You can rewrite it. Nobody said you can re-erase, but we can rewrite it. Rewrite what's coming forth. So this is the point in time. All right. If you didn't get a chance to write a letter to yourself during 8/8, again, these energies come in different formats to get us. It's like we in boot camp right now, but it doesn't have to be the extreme harshful boot camp, right? Even that word probably needs to be shifted. Soft camp. But ladies, all right. So once we get to the 21st, that's going to be the Virgo solar eclipse, still a new moon, and it's going to be at 29 degrees. Let me see something, because I do believe, as I was talking to y'all, that the Pisces full moon is there somewhere. Give me 1 second. So we gotta pay attention to these eclipse. Oh, why you came? Oh, okay, I could read this. Not right now though. It says now, but not right now. It just says now. Oh, y'all. This is exciting moments for those of you who like to ride the wave of shifting. Some of us don't like to shift. My fixed signs. Y'all don't be liking the shift. You see, September 7th. I'll talk about that too, but not right now. But September 7th, we also have a lunar eclipse. So that eclipse is also going to assist us in releasing. All right. So just keep that in mind. What have been your experiences with these eclipses that you've been noticing? Some of us notice it, some of us don't. Some of these eclipses, shift us in the most smoothest ways, and others just be like bing bang boom. Some people have lost their job completely during that time. I know somebody who recently came into me and was like, yeah, during this time I lost my job, and then now they created a whole empire, something like that. Is that you too? Let me know. There are times when the rug has to be pulled from under us so that we can act. Because if that doesn't happen, we don't act. That has that, yeah, that has. But I'm more spontaneous. You know what I mean? I'm ready to act. All right. So the eclipse is coming in to scoop up that cycle that we've been going through and bringing it into action, right? Bringing in that healing aspect to you, being more kind to yourself, paying attention to your body more, specifically to your body. Remember, I said it's connected also to the digestive system. So if many of you have been having problems, your digestive system is talking. Does that mean go on a full throttle detox? Maybe that's not you. I'm not a full detox person. Like I do specific things to get me to cleanse, but that I'm gonna be like no food. I don't know. That's not for everybody. That's why bio individuality is not. I mean, it's important because everything is not for everybody. I was taught that when I became a holistic health coach, bio individuality, and that shit just stuck to me. Not everybody can eat the same way, no matter what we say. We could have suggestions. All right, figure yourself out. All right, and service. Virgo energy is if you haven't been giving back, if you haven't found a way to give back, even if it's personal, find a way to do that exchange of giving and receiving. Because Virgo is that zodiac sign also that gives, and forgets, oh no, I don't even know how. No, it's okay, I can do it. Nah. We're calling in, if you've been that type of person that has been in a space of saying, I don't get no help, people are not around, this is the actual energy for you to call that in. Remember, we're calling in what we do want, not what we what? Don't want. Let me read this because this was great. The power of now when I was cleaning yesterday. See if you can catch yourself complaining in either speech or thoughts about a situation you find yourself in, what other people do or say, your surroundings, your life situation, even the weather. To complain is always non acceptance of what is. This was one of the reasons why I stopped complaining about the weather. This this is Eckhart Tolle, and he had the Power of Now, the Power of Now book, and he also had some cards. I got these back in 2006, 7. I don't know. So I started with books, y'all. So anyway, so can you do that? Can you stop complaining, or can you catch yourself complaining and see if it's worth that mindset, that energy? Remember, energy, is it worth? I promise you, my friends tell you this too. I barely talk about the weather in a way that is, oh my God, this is hurting me. That's, remember, we do not put our energy towards things we cannot control. All right? Carry a fucking fan if you hot. Save a little bit. TikTok shop got all of that. And if it's cold, get a scarf. I don't know, but I go everywhere with a sweater, even if it's 90 degrees outside. Why? Because where I go, the AC is gonna be pumping, and I'm gonna be cold. Well, everybody knows I'm cold. I get cold. Oh, my ladies, it's not cold. It's cold. Touch my nose if you cold. Prepare yourself. All right. So, at 29 degrees, 29, 0 and 29 degrees are always the most critical degrees. They talk about that in astrology. So if you are someone who were born with any of those degrees, this is the reason why you can feel that moments in those areas of your life, depending on where it's at in your natal chart, can be chaotic. I have a sibling who has a degree at 29. It's very chaotic moments for her at times. All right. And so with that being said, um, bring reality into everything. Eliminate disillusion as much as possible, right? There's imagination, right? And then there's disillusion. You can be delulu for a certain degree to get you out that negative mindset. And then there's a moment in time where you have to literally take action at some point. All right, we creatures of actions. All right, I'm just new moon. Then there's gonna be the full moon coming in during February, which is around Pisces energy. So whatever you begin, it's a seed pot. I always share with you guys, get the plant. My plant be having difficulties. All right, because I don't get sun. I don't even see the moon over here. All right, what I see is my neighbors. Maybe I see a moon sometimes. I think I'm corny, but I know I'm corny, so it don't matter. You can't tell me I'm corny because I know. All right. To get a plant, set your intentions. You can hold the seed, right? And with every seed, hey Tracy. With every seed, you set your intention. You know, I play around a lot, but I have a way to focus. Throughout the entire day, I can put a specific sound healing, or whatever the case might be, on YouTube or whatnot, and or listen to affirmations on the loop. I get obsessive. Instead of getting obsessed with other things, you know what I mean, like other people's sons and stuff like that, I get obsessed with shifting my mindset. And I set myself up. Set yourself up. We have to trick the mind, all right? Because we've lied to ourselves over and over again about things that we desire to do. I'm not leaving myself behind, so I'm talking to you. You're talking to me. I'm talking to you. So set yourself up for greatness. Listen to books on YouTube that's going to help you shift this mindset, or whatever it is that you're desiring to change. The reality is this. This is what I feel inside. I desire to do a daycare center for children with autism. Okay, now I'm on YouTube and I'm listening to affirmations about creating, being daycare a daycare owner. All right, there's literally affirmations for everything. Oh, I want to be a realtor. Okay, so now there's affirmations to become a realtor. Use that, and then now you writing it down, and now everywhere in your house you goes, I am a realtor. I work with this realtor company, and yes, you see that. But at the same time, you know what's the actions? You're speaking it out loud. You're writing it down. And you saying to yourself, opportunities come for me from all different ways. I am in the winning circle. Like, and then all of a sudden, now you go and network. All of a sudden, this is networking event, and now you go network to learn how to build a daycare or to become that realtor that you wanted to. Meanwhile, you still got your job. You know what I mean? You're still dealing with those people, but you're not letting those people be up in your business. You know, that's how I got here. I used to tell my former boss, "You are my last boss," as you know, getting paid like salary. It was true. All right. Hold on. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Oh, there it goes. All right. So, I'm about to get to the reading soon. I just wanted to prepare y'all. I have all this good energy before I go and cry and grieve. You know, I found out my uncle, he's no longer here. So that was the biggest news. That's why I had to delay the live. I'm good for now, right? But that was my favorite uncle. He always knew what was happening in the United States before it even came here. He used to hit me up. He was like, "Are you okay?" I remember when that stuff was happening. He hit me up. He was like, "How's it going in New York?" I'm like, "I'm good." You know, I was here to certifiedly tell him that we was good. We had no issues. But for the most part, I'm gonna miss my uncle. He lived to 82, so you know. But still, when it's one of your favorite uncles and they smart as hell and they be telling you history, that shit. Anyways, so I'm happy I came up today to give you guys this information, because who the hell knows where I'm gonna be in a week. Let's go back. Focus. All right. So I'm looking at the article and I'm sharing why is this important. One, we don't get two new moons in Virgos, and we won't have the Saturn and Neptune squaring that aspect next year. We won't have Pisces and the Virgo axis happening. All of that is not going to be there. So that's, for one, why it's rare. Okay. This is a moment for us to get a second chance. Say, okay, the first new moon, which now is in August, you was going through your stuff and, oh my gosh, shadow work. And I don't know, which is, by the way, that it's still working through it, by the way. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I forgot to say what I want, my intentions. Oh. Then it comes, and then the 29th is like a second chance. I mean, at the 29th degree of Virgo on the 21st of September, it's going to give you another chance to say, oh shit, let me get this going. For those of you who do set that intention, you got that entire time, so about 3 weeks, a good 3 weeks to figure out what it is. And then the one on the 21st, which is an eclipse, you can set your full-blown intention in that one, because it's giving you that energy of something sticking longer than you would have thought. So it goes back to, if you had these health plans and it didn't work out, be proud of yourself that you even went and attempted to do that, right? For those of you who are just watching people get themselves into a healthy space, what are you doing to do that? What are you doing to adapt that in your life, if that's what you want to do? But we got to start watching people, and we got to start doing it. You know what I mean? I desire, not one, you don't got to do nothing, but I desire for you to come to me and tell me what's going on with the moons and the sun and the stars. A lot of my close people do. Get into it. It's really going to help you out, even if it is to take you to the next thing that sparks your interest about getting to know yourself. Human design is another amazing tool. I've actually shifted rapidly people with the human design. So I don't know. That might be the switch up in here. Yeah. All right. So 0 means beginning. 29 means ending. All right. Focus on the mind, spirit, soul, service, community. What does that look like for you? All right. It's going to be a theme. Okay. Then really think, when the eclipse comes, what do I feel like I'm destined to leave here? If I'm destined to be the person to always make somebody smile just by giving them a smile, you won. If you're that person that cracks a joke to the customer service person, and that's what you're here to do, you won. It doesn't have to be publicized. Again, remind yourself that. Now, if you desire to bring some abundance with what you do naturally, then that's a different story. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, we're looking for freedom during this new moon eclipse energy. How can I have more time for myself to be able to produce better? If I desire to cut some time from work, what can I do with that energy? I remember when I had about, oh my gosh, I literally had 50 hours to myself, and that was brand new to me. I didn't know. I used to work 70 hours every 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden I started working only 20 hours every 2 weeks. I said, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell, y'all? I did not know what to do with my energy. The first thing I did, I promise you, I went to the beach, the pool, like I did a lot of the things that I didn't do before. And I was like, whoa, this is super dope. I never went back, by the way. Take control of your time. Did I hear somebody say passive income? Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Passive income. It's always going to be out there. You heard it when you was little. You heard it when you was grown. You heard it, and you keep on hearing it. And it works. It is up to you. As a collective, all right, there's going to be a lot of quick, fast shift with monarchies. Some stuff are going to be crumbling. Some stuff are going to be rebuilt. And we have a lot to do with that. There's some shit that we're not taking anymore. So there's a lot of shifting that is happening. The main important thing, especially for those of you who are out there in the political area, rather than focusing on what they're giving us, focus on how do you desire for society to look? That's the main important thing. I might even probably hold I might have to do a Zoom call so we can just sit there. Y'all want me to show you how I have in the mind of how society can look? I'm gonna show y'all. Just because you think I be bugging when I be telling y'all this, y'all think I just be on here. I don't. I have it all there and it's out there. Let me show y'all. Hold on. No, because ustedes no me creen, ustedes que yo soy loca, y eso sí yo soy, pero espérense. Don't look at me, TikTok. Now y'all can if I could find it easy, yup, look at this. All right. So, because y'all think I'm crazy. Ooh, who's that? Oh. Okay, I can't reach right now. Let me show you. I'm smiling because I barely be showing. Here we go. So, and you'll see because I put dates on my stuff. I said on 4/4/2020 because that year everything was 4/4/4, right? So I put my name, I put my life path, and I put in the coming years I see a utopian world spiritually in harmony where things like astral travel, telepathy, levitation, clairvoyance, and telekinesis are as common as breathing, and I look forward to that time. Sorry if I'm reading like this. It's just, I see a very, very positive future coming for us. No, for we will bring forth heaven on earth. So mo it be. I was very poetic at that time. And no, there was no motherfucking chat GBT. All right, you ready? All right. So, you see that? Connecting with source. Look at the sun. I don't know if I made the sun. It's supposed to be a tongue or is it missing a tooth? I don't remember. So, free, clean food. Look at that. And y'all can laugh if y'all want, but for the most part, the reality is that this should be working for me, right? Then I got healing water right here. Then I have the ocean. Here's where you can educate yourself. All right. And then that's why I home sweet home, because at that time I wanted to live on a mobile house. Here, TikTok, look. This is what I be talking about. Maybe I'll host something where we do something like this, right? I don't know if I'm ever gonna see this, but you know what? And like I said, I did this in 2020. So I'm sorry. So when I be telling y'all that I'll be drawing and I'll be serious about this, I'll be serious. I love y'all. All right. So let's keep going. I do care about y'all. Y'all just think I'll be coming up here speaking. I'll be studying in the background. I gotta tell them this, because they gotta know. Yes, TikTok. All right. Thank you for everybody who's on TikTok. I love y'all so much. All right. So this is what I mean. Even though if I could focus on everything else that's happening out there. Heck, I could even talk about astrology in that aspect and guide y'all on what's next. But that's, I'm gonna be fear mongering y'all, and I'm gonna be like, no, those things are occurring, and simultaneously we're building something better. Okay, let's finish this so we can get into the intuitive stuff because I get passionate. All right, so these are some things that I desire for you to ask yourself. What am I done tolerating? What system supports my evolution? Where am I overgiving or under receiving? How can I reclaim my time, energy, and purpose? It's over there in the article. Go and check it out. When I get the energy, I'm going to put it down there. All right. But for the most part, you already know, buy me a coffee. It's here. If you go directly to the channels page, you can also click on it as well. All right. Use your discernment. Bring in integrity. Bring in healing. I have to work on my forgiveness at this current time. You know, I keep Scout's oath. I don't lie to y'all. I have to work on my forgiveness at this time because it's something that came in and dismantled my existence. That's me being dramatic. I'm still here. That was me being dramatic. But it dismantled some things. And so I am in the process of gaining forgiveness. So it's going to take a while. So that's what I'm talking about. As long as you're working towards something, you don't necessarily have to be done with whatever it is that is hard to work through. But let's start working through it. Because like I shared this morning on Instagram and things like that, and a thread. As you clear up space, you then begin to see what's coming towards you. And like I shared on TikTok, if you eating and you have a full stomach, you think that you could put more food in there before you start, you know? We got to do something to make something exit, right? In order to keep on receiving. So think about that. Maybe that wasn't a great analogy, but you got what I'm going with this. Let's get into these readings. So, I'll tell you the truth. I changed everything. So now I don't even know my cards be at. Which we're going to use. All right. We're doing elemental style. Elemental. And thank you guys who are here live. I'm getting it together, y'all. I'm getting it together. There's a couple of things that's coming up, and I've been healing this year a lot. I traveled though last year. I was healing on the road. This time it's healing. Oh, sit down. Saturn went into Aries, and Saturn, like I told you, Saturn don't play. Saturn was like, you flying where? To do what? Nah. Said sit down. Local. I'm like, wow. Wow, Saturn. As a matter of fact, giving you a couple of gigs so you don't go nowhere. These children need you. Well, okay. We still got some juice. Take a deep breath. Let me take off my slippers. Let's get comfortable. Oh my God. I put up the board, y'all see? I'm about to get crazy. So remember when I talked about the Lulu? We getting a YouTube plaque. I forgot to show y'all last time. So I was sitting here and I'm like, I deserve a YouTube plaque. So right here, they send it to me. We YouTube famous, y'all. You want to see? Hold on. Remember I said about the Lulu? That's what I mean. until it comes into reality. But I'm putting in the work, right? Okay. All right. All right. So let's go. So this is elemental. Y'all can laugh though, because that's when you really know that I no lo tengo todo ahí. Dear angels and archangels. That's all I could do. Because if I don't be honest with y'all, I'm the person where things will be revealed. This is not the lifetime for me to be lying. I promise you that. I think it was during my Scorpio season, when I was a Scorpio in my past life. That was whatever. This is not the lifetime. I'll tell you that much. My parents used to hate that shit for sure. Not, yeah. My mom's always wanted me to lie. That shit did not feel good. Is there moments and times where I wait to tell the truth? That part I do, but that I need to. I don't. I don't feel like I have energy for that. I can't keep up. My brain be so on other things. Bitch, I don't even be on this planet. I don't even be on this planet. So for me to be like lying too, oh my god, gosh. That's why I like doing the vegan reviews. Cause I know they be lying about how that should be tasting. And when I go, bro, maybe okay, again, it's my taste buds and whatever. Yeah, on my TikTok, I be doing a lot of, reviews on food. I love food. Food loves me. I have a good relationship with food. I'm an emotional eater. And I'll go ahead and I eat as healthy as possible. Anyways, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Let me go back. Painted gold. No, you know why? Because all of the ones on that I seen is silver. It's like a silver thing. I think the first one is like platinum or something like that. I'm gonna start off with the ones that we gotta let the universe. I'm about to buy a frame for it. Everything. Dear angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, for protecting and for guiding. We have let's do water signs first. We have the water signs. Let's see what my beautiful water signs have in store with this beautiful double new moon in Virgo 2025. The Queen of Swords. Talk that shit. Stop hiding. My water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios. The Three of Wands in reverse. Go within. Meditate. Focus on self. You see, those two, focus. And then the Three of coins. I like that. All right, y'all. So at the bottom of the deck, y'all have the Prince of Wands. So for y'all, the theme for this, besides looking at your natal chart, the theme for this energy that's coming in with the Virgo New Moon is to allow yourself to heal from that journey. You see, do we have to turn off the lights? Maybe y'all can see it from here. There's a path right here. You see that path? And that path right there was the long as drenching path that some of you went through, where it was just like, when are things gonna get better? And the thing for you is like, this is the time to get better. This is the time that things are gonna get better. From whatever intentions that you place during this new moon, throughout the next 6 months, allow yourself to know that you're gonna thrive from that, right? This person comes in already with the idea starting, right? When you look at the stick, the leaves are just coming up. So don't rush. For my water signs, don't rush. Oh, I hear that song. Don't rush. Take your time. Why? Because you have two energies of blockages, right? Oh, y'all know. You see this right here? The mountains, that was the part where things were going rough. Things were not working out for you. Well, that's what you were saying to yourself. Things are not working out. Everything is happening to me. And so now, here's the moment to start fresh. Here's the moment to start new. And it has a lot to do with your throat chakra. It has a lot to do with you speaking up for yourself, for you speaking up for what you desire. Some of you guys maybe even have to say your affirmations out loud, or there's something about having to speak up during this time to break whatever's here free. That sore throat that you might be getting, that that sore throat, that inability, or having to clear your throat a lot. I don't know where this is coming from. That's some of y'all. So that is because you're not speaking up for yourself as much as you should be. Oh, well, I've done the clearing. I don't need to speak up about anything. Then this is not for you. This is not for you. This is for those of you who have been doing the best that you could to speak up. That talks about inner child shit as well, right? Because a lot of us say we don't have to speak because we think it's in the current moment. I'm not going through anything, so there's nothing, right? And that's some of the attitudes that sometimes my clients be giving me. Oh, I went through that already. Bro, this thing's deep down inside. And that's what I'm getting with you guys. And own that shit, right? The Queen of Swords is about talking that shit, right? Oh, you be what you said, and do what you said. That's what came out. Take pauses. Take pauses. Right here, you can see there's like a little campamento, like a camp thing going on there. So as you are on this journey for the next 6 months, take pauses. And this is where the 3 of Wands come in. Wands is spirit. Wands is about connecting with self. 3, mind, body, and soul. If your knee is hurting, water signs, then figure out what's going on with my knee. Go to the doctor. Once you figure that out, you know what I mean? If you feel like it hasn't assisted, go get some energy healing done. Or if the energy healing doesn't work, then now go get some supportive tools. I'm feeling like the next 6 months is for you to continue, not to try. Because we spoke about this with my friend. Once you try, you already did it. So there's no trying. Just do it. And in reverse, it's like you don't have to tell everybody that you're doing something, right? You're not going to be you're not going to be that emotional to stop you from doing the things that you desire to do. Some of my water signs, your emotions determines how you can function at times. But this is the moment where you're taking yourself out of that. You see how it's rising? And again, there's some boats happening. Some of you guys might even be taking some type of vacation, right? Even if it's a staycation, just to figure out what's going on. Staycation, I'm saying because, you might be visiting friends and family, but there's support. The next 6 months for you, there's support, there's abundance, there's celebration as you go through this journey. So my water signs, you guys are what seems to be like riding on the coast. Oh, look at me with water, riding on the coast. I'm getting ready for the studio. All right, riding on the coast. But I do see also a lot of grounding. So for those of you who are into that whole nature stuff, like most of us are on this channel, go ground yourself. Maybe for those of you who are desiring to go, I'm hearing sailboat, I'm hearing a cruise. Maybe it's one of those day cruises. Get yourself on there. Maybe go by yourself, or maybe go with a group of people, right? But I also see that during these 6 months, if those of you who are focused on abundance and money and striving on that and having your abundance, not only stay for a little while, but also multiply and things like that, that is going to be working out for you too. The main important thing right now is plan and sharing. Don't just keep everything to yourself. If you learn something, water signs, share with somebody else, right? If you're in the process of saying to yourself that you desire to be someone who inspires other people, you want to start a podcast, you want to start guiding people, this is a great time for you too. Using what you've been through as a form to guide others. I find strength in this moment for you, water signs. So if you've been going through whatever you've been going through, I do see a lot of leadership happening here. Maybe some of you go ahead and, actually utilize the Regulus Star Point. And you say, fuck that shit. You see what I was talking about with that sacral and that solar plexus energy? All right, water sign. So that's what I'm getting for y'all. In addition to everything else that we said, allow this message to let you know that there's some pauses that is required from you guys to understand what energy is coming in for you. And that you've been through the bullshit already, so don't be sitting there dwelling on that. This is the moment to say, I surpassed that. I thrived. You're here now, All right. All right, this is for my earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricornio. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm immediately getting for you guys, like, sing. I don't know. Some of y'all need to sing. There's some artists out there. I don't know. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what's up? If you're someone who knows that you can sing and you be playing around, sing. I feel like singing for my earth signs are going to activate something for them. That I'm not talking about go sing for the world. There's some of y'all. I know a specific Capricorn that she could sing. She even had a guitar and all that. Girl, if you're watching this, sing. You know who you are. Exercising the vocals. Like, I don't know, I'm saying, oh. All right. For the new moon in Virgo 2025. There's two of them, baby. Ooh, the 10 of coins in reverse. The 10 of swords in the upright position. My gosh, you got 10-10 though. As much as beginnings is coming in, ends is coming in too. And the star card, the major arcana. Ooh, and you got the 6 of cups at the bottom of the deck. All right, so for my earth signs, chill out. Out of all of these cards, you have the 10 of swords. The 10 of swords is reminding you of what's ending. So it could be excruciating, right? They always say that when something huge is coming in, there's also that harsh beginning as a harsh ending as well, right? That's not for everybody. Some of us have smooth endings, right? I've been coined to have good smooth endings in relationships when I be dating these men, so that's good, right? Okay. So with that being said, do not allow your thoughts. This is in the upright position, while the other two are in the reverse. So first and foremost, some of y'all earth signs are keeping secrets. It's okay, baby. You ain't gotta tell everybody. Secrets and where you at? Secrets and relationship, right? This is giving love. The 6 of cups is given balance and harmony. The 6 of cups is given I feel you, baby. Ow! Bringing in harmony with that masculine, that feminine energy within you. That is also talking about that. If you like F love or whatever the case might be. But I do feel like the number 6, the next 6 months for you guys is going to be filled with a lot of compassion, love, and discernment. Some of you who have been already in the space of getting your healing in order, like the rewards are coming in on a massive scale. Do you see that boat just coming on in? All right. So the theme for you guys is to stay in that energy, right? Even if some of the waters are going to be rough, stay in that energy, right? Right. The thoughts. Focus on clearing the thoughts. Use this time if you have a difficulty of, like I said, if you're having difficulties to forgive somebody, find the steps to learn how to do that. That could probably be for some of you Forgiving somebody can probably be the only thing that's stopping you from what you're meant to be receiving at this time. It's not for everybody. All right. So the Ten of Swords is also giving somebody's backstabbing somebody. So be clear on your circle, my earth signs. See what is happening as you begin to align yourself. You don't have to do anything. Just be you, do you. And as you invite people into what you're doing and they're not responsive or they're not interested, don't get mad. Keep doing you. The reality is that some friendships for my earth signs are not going to be the same after this. And it might not mean that somebody backstabbed you. It just might mean that you felt that this was your A1 source, the person that you can ride or die with, right? Let's get that out of vocabulary. But some of y'all saying that, and it was just for the moment. This could even be in relationship as well. So don't be harsh on yourself. You got it. All right. So let's go into this part. The Ten of Cups. Come. And the Star card. Let's get into it. So those of you who are experiencing that love energy for my earth signs, and you say, yes, I desire to go on this ride. You say, yes, let me experience what this love energy is all about. I'm not expecting anything, but I'm just seeing what is happening, right? Lo and behold, some of y'all within the next 6 months can be experiencing a beautiful love experience. Where if you were deciding to join family, that is going to be happening. You're deciding to start a family, that can happen for you as well. If you're starting a relationship now during this time and allow it to evolve within the next 6 months, you'll be surprised about what is going to transpire. Get a personal reading if you want to know what is really happening for you, right? But I do see for my earth signs, expect things to move quickly for you. Open your arms. Like you see the peacocks, that's even if you're part of like the Yoruba energy, that's Ochun right there, right? Ochun brings in glamour, Ochun brings in children. So and you've been trying for my earth signs, you've been trying for children. This could be a great time as well for you and your partner to get into it. Get into it and just do it. My ladies. If anyone is, I'm hearing institution, if anyone was planning on guiding themselves into working part of an institution, the government, whatever that case may be, that can be fruitful for you as well. Put in the application. Just put it in. Do it. I dare you. What's the worst that can happen? Right? Oh, you get the abundance that you deserve. So, like I said, if there's someone who's uh, like I said, it's gonna be secretly. Some of you are working on an exam. I see somebody do passing an exam. So for those of you who are doing that transition, congratulations. Within the next 6 months, you're thriving. Using this energy or just focusing. The star card again. The star card is given. Oh, you think they're gonna? Let me see. If she's showing anything. Anyways, the star card. Basically, what I get with the star card is really allowing yourself to be in your authentic truth in the current moment, knowing that you left. Let's cover her up. Knowing that you left the shadow behind, and even if the shadow is behind you, it's not in front of you. You know what I mean? Let's look at her legs. Am I doing this right? Uh-oh. Look at her legs. The vine is giving growth. The vine is giving, I'm allowing myself to flourish even while, God, these cards, I'll be forgetting. Even while I'm getting into my emotions, right? The water is about shifting earth signs through that emotion and utilizing it and transmuting that energy to get where you desire to go. So I do feel like if you focus on the what has if you focus on what has been holding you back and what you're feeling like, oh, I can't do this, I don't have this, I don't have that, and that negative Nancy, that can push you back a little bit off course. But I do feel like overall you have enough support and energy, and if you don't, it's time for you to get past this 10 of Swords. And this energy right here is what's going to be helping you out. I like this for you. So for those of you who have been like, I need a change, yeah, hold it in. Hold it in with ease. I desire to go through this transition with ease. Okay. This is coming in powerful. I like this. All right, let's go. Who's next? What's up? If y'all here, give me a like. All right, so for my fire signs, give me some fire down there. Give me some fire emojis or some shit like that. If you're an earth sign, I don't know, send me some plants. Water sign, throw the ocean this way. The earth signs, y'all just got that. What is it, a wind or something? I don't know. Let the leaves flow. All right, fire. Yo, my fire signs, come here. I love you, man. Wow. Fire signs are going through some shit. We getting beat up. We here, baby. Woo! Oh, I feel like Virgo, they don't look at this as I'm getting beat up. Virgo look at this as like, oh, this is a challenge, right? And some of my Virgos, please comment. Do you feel like how this energy is shifting you is really dismantling your reality, I guess. Yeah, so we're all spirit said, don't do that. I won't. It's dismantling a lot of our realities, right? And then so fire signs, we're quick to act, right? We plan like probably this much and then we act. At this moment in time, that act is being subsided, and it's just like keep planning. And like, when is it gonna explode? All right, dear angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, for protecting and for guiding. When it comes to my Leos, Sagittarius, and Sag, y'all been real quiet. What's going on with y'all? You and me both, sis. I'm showing up because this is right. This is what I said I was going to do. This is one of my earthly missions. But I promise y'all, they allow me to show up in the times when I have the energy, because if not, I don't even know if we would have had a channel. Y'all be pulling me in. All right. Aries, Leo, Sag. You have the Prince of Disc. Okay. Please let that money come in. Justice. Ooh. Who's in court? Who's in court? And then we have the Princess of Swords in reverse. You got two reverse, one upright, and then you have the Hierophant. You have two major arcanas. All right, so y'all have the Hierophant as a theme for this period. See what I was talking about? The whole energy of waiting. There's some decision making. First of all, that's a bed. So some of y'all are dealing with two different type of people, and you might be sleeping with them. I'm not judging you, right? We listen and we don't judge. One of the things that I like that as a bed. Some people say the heavenly bed. I don't know how you roll in bed. Anyways, so there's two keys here, meaning that there's two paths at this current time that is being asked to basically manifest through you. So for those fire signs, focus on two things at this current time, right? And so with the two people down here, there's two energies that I get from that. I get the energy of you having to decide who you're going to be sharing yourself with when it comes to intimacy, right? That's one of the things. Another thing I'm seeing is making a decision between two work positions as well. I'm hearing that some of you can do both of them at the same time. However, where's the time for you? The Hierophant is also about unlearning, right? Is this the lifestyle that you desire to continue on living, right? Then that goes deep on unlearning how you've been managing your intimacy and that part of your life. For others of you, is worthiness that's coming up as well, because you have the Prince of Disc over there, and it's about what you're not tolerating anymore within this period, and being that judge. Now, with the rays, right? First and foremost, if you're deciding to do what you call that bed? Oh, what do you call that bed? Is it a day bed? No, it's not a day bed. Whatever, it's the bed that looks royally. Go ahead and do that. I see somebody shifting their home to have a bed that look like that. I think that's cute, right? With the curtains. Fra. Wait till I decide to do that. I don't have the energy for that right now, but when I do, all right. Some of y'all are going to be religious. This is coming right now. Some of y'all are going to be religiously shifting course. Whatever religion you might have been following, you might be shifting that as well. So there's a lot going on for my fire signs. What type of faith is coming towards you at this current time? You're evaluating that. Where is my source of faith? Y'all got a lot going on. I told y'all. All right. Overall, you have the key to everything. You have the key to what you stop saying you don't. You do have the key. Oh, I don't know what to do. You will, as you continue to narrow it down. Again, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rays, 5 ideas, 5 directions, 5 journeys. 2 of them are going to be the ones that's going to be a prominent one. And that cross is not about which one do I do. This is about how can I simultaneously do them at the same time and still be honoring myself. Because the Prince of Discs is talking about bringing in abundance, right? You see how the bull is halfway in, halfway out. That's how you are with your ideas. Some of you are thinking like, oh, if I go down this route, is it going to pay me enough, or is it going to pay me too little? Like, you're focusing on what seems to be the wrong thing. Focus on you. Listen, miracles does happen, and you guys experienced it before, from making it to the doctor's appointment on time when you know damn well you was late and you didn't figure out how the hell you got to the doctor's appointment on time. That's not for everybody. Things happen in your life and you just don't know if today is the day that is for you. All right. So with that being said, something small can turn into something huge, right? It depends on who you connect with, who you're talking to. This sword right here is saying, who are you connecting to? Who are you talking to? Who are you bringing those ideas to? You see that little note right there? That scroll right there is saying anchor it. The sword is down, the scroll is up. The idea is in the air, meaning the idea is there, and with the sword anchoring down, it's bringing like that electricity into reality. So anchor what you speak, right? Whatever you're speaking, do it, and allow your thoughts to guide you. As long as you're focusing on those thoughts that's going to empower you rather than disempower you. All right. But I definitely do feel like this talks about just taking the ride. Take the ride, see what it's like for the next 6 months, creating that choice and allowing yourself to change. 5 is change. Justice, for those of you who I said are in court, dealing with anything that has to do with children. Things are going to get clarified for you right now as long as you stand in your truth. You see that sword? She's standing there. Clouds. Is the clouds clouding her mind? Hell the fuck no. She's in all white. She's in purity. She's in her truth. Meaning male or female. If you guys have been going through, I feel like somebody for the last 6 months has been going through a lot of court cases, whatever the case might be. Allow yourself to if the person that's representing you is not doing a great job, get rid of them. Oh, well, how do I call in somebody new? Well, just like you just asked me. Go do a prayer. Write it down. I don't know what your faith is. I believe out of all of this, faith is very important, right? Because if we don't know where our faith is coming from, we don't know who the fuck we desire to connect with when it comes to the unknown, when it comes to seeing miracles. All right. So with the Justice card, if you're going through court stuff, get a court candle. Get a fixed court candle from the Botanica. All right. And that's really going to help you out. If you're down with that energy, I'm not going to exclude shit. All right. Go do some magic in the Botanica. And that's going to help you out. Go hire somebody to do that. I do feel like this, you've been going through it for a long, 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 long time. And it's just like, hasta cuando? Until fucking when? Get it done. One of my best things to do is work with court. Fuck that. All right. Other than that, justice is being preserved. Justice is being given to you at this time. Again, as long as you don't feel, if you don't let that fear come in. For others of you, justice in relationships are going to be coming out for y'all within the next 6 months. All right. Well, okay. Fire signs. Get to work. And then we have our air signs. Look at us. I just keep trying and pushing with tears in my eyes and all. Like, can I tell you so we can connect? So do I. So do I. I cry and I just go through it. And I also add some magic. Add that magic. Add that spiritual magic if you into it. Listen, the same, and I'm going to keep it 1,000 because it's like, bro, we make shit so fucking difficult. You drink a cinnamon tea and you speak power into your tea. And you ask that tea to protect you as you drink it. You ask that tea to fill you up with abundance from the inside out. Allow that tea to also burn some of that fat. You killed it right there. Just by drinking your tea. Some things does not have to be so difficult. Right? But because we desire to see results right now, we make it difficult because we feel like we got to go big. I just told you, drink a cinnamon tea and watch abundance come your way. It's all about our intentions. Air signs. Our ancestors didn't do this much. We be wilding in the end. The fucking internet got us bugging out. Combine this energy with everything else that's happening. Don't forget that Jupiter's in Cancer. Jupiter in Cancer's doing some greatness. If you take basil and you take cinnamon in a bowl of water and put it by your altar, that works with the Jupiter energy. You're welcome. All right, dear angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, for protecting, for guiding. We got the air signs. The air signs, they chilling right now. Aquarius, my besties. Aquarius are my besties. And my Tauruses. I love Taurus. Aquarius. Nobody else want to show up? Gemini. Libra, what the fuck are you doing? All right, let's see. There goes Gemini. The Two of Discs. I picked that up and automatically I heard details. Planning. Y'all all up in your heads. The Temperance card. Thank you. Take a pause. The Temperance. Take a fucking pause. And the Strength. Ooh, y'all spicy. Air signs. Ooh. Like I told you, y'all thinking. All right, so air signs, at the bottom of the deck, your theme is The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is miraculous thoughts. All right, so check this out. We have Uranus and Gemini. So I can see why Gemini is like, bro, Gemini's are wired, right? Aquarius got Pluto, so you already doing your own shit as well. And then you got Libra. Libra got Mars right now at this current time. So when you're manifesting during this time, you guys are lit. Y'all lit. Y'all on your high horse. This energy is for you. It's riding the fucking wave. I like this. So when I see the Eight of Wands, I always see the next 2 months. So the next 2 months, allow things to come to you. Allow ideas to come to you. Allow people to come to you. There's really no need for you guys right now to do much of going to look for stuff. This is about you being in your receiving mode. I love this shit. Woo! That does talk about what? Calming your nervous system down, though. Right? Because all these mental activities like boop, 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 and take action, which is why the pause is there. Right? That Temperance card is coming in. Is like, pause. I know all these ideas is coming in. I know that you're ready to light shit up. I know you're ready to start this, this, and this, and this, and take a pause. Half and half. Feet on the earth, feet in the water, feet in reality, feet in the flow. All right, feet in manifestation, and feet in somewhat of our imagination. Manifestation, imagination. All right. So while you're in your emotions, you can see the water, it doesn't have anything in it. While you're in your emotions, you are cultivating that energy. You're feeling it. Think about when you're in the pool and you're feeling if you go to the pool or the ocean, don't argue with me. All right. Wherever you at in the water, how you feel in your shower. I know you're taking a shower, so let's go there because some of y'all doing the nose. I can hear y'all. Y'all think I can't hear y'all? In the shower, when you feel in the water against your skin, you're in that moment. Oh, it feels hot. Oh, it feels cold. Oh, it feels warm. Whatever you do. That's the same thing that's happening here. How does it feel to go towards that? And as you go towards it, you see the grounding, stable, solidify, and there's flowers. So there's growth in whatever it is that you're implementing at this time. Air signs. With the two of this, it does not matter if you don't have it all together. This is talking about bringing it together. So my air signs, you have this and you have this, and you are being told without having a plan to go and make it happen. That does mean partnering up. That does mean intertwining yourself with other people. That does mean getting out there in the next 6 months and really allowing yourself to, with the blue, to speak it up, and with the white, to start fresh, start new, start from the beginning. If you've done this, I did this before, I went down this road before, start again. Who's judging you? You are. You don't want to do it again. So obviously that wasn't what that was not meant for you to do. Now let that go. And through that process, you learn something. Grab from that and start again. I'm happy though, right? Fallopian tubes immediately. What does that mean? Some of y'all trying to get pregnant. The next 6 months, some of y'all might be like, oh, remember Leo season. Remember Leo Virgo season? They're not necessarily touching, right? They're not touching. This fucking light, bro. There we go. I'm sorry, light. They're not touching the coins. So that means that some of you guys might be starting something and not seeing it as of yet, which is, it goes back to this area right here. You might not see it yet, and you still are being asked to walk through it with faith. Walk through it with faith. I believe in you. Aquarius, Libras, and Gemini. My Geminis, right now, you could take over the internet. I'm telling you that right now. You got 7 years to take over the internet. 7 years. Uranus is in your sign. Shift the fucking media. I dare you. Shift the media. I need my Gemini sun, moon, and rising to get the fuck up. And if you have a cluster of energy in the third house, start speaking the fuck up. Shake the fucking media. Y'all the ones that are here to shake the fucking media. I'm telling y'all. And I'm going to come back to this video 7 years from now. Presuming that I'm still here. Then we got, no, because I wasn't finished. Oh, you thought I was? Strength card. Who's dating a Leo? Or is it now during this Leo season that you begin to gain your strength? There goes the flowers again. Blossoming, blooming. With the red, I also feel like some of you guys are in that revenge mode. Like, this is my season. I get it. Calm down. Right? You see the lion is calm down. Remember that Temperance card. Remind yourself that there's nothing that was lost. If you think time was lost, think again. Time is an illusion. And I'm a Saturn baby. And people will tell you that in the 3D, I'm on time frame. Oh, time. And I'm really good at it. And then when I get into my 5D, into the nonchalant, I don't care about the earth timing. Like, I slow down. So play around with that. I think for some of y'all, play around with the time in general. Does she have anything blocking her? No. She also has those trees in the background, right? That talks about growth. For those of you who have a significant other, that significant other is going to really be riding for you and really going to be pushing you forward. Ask for assistance. Ask. I feel like you guys need to ask. I feel like this heatedness is coming from not asking. Some of you are going to be dyeing your hair blue. Send me a picture. I wonder if those people who dye their hair blue, how is their communication? Because now they're just doused in the color. So they must, be talking that high intellectual shit. Anyways, I do feel for you guys during this time. Work with the color blue, right? I'm seeing that here. Working with the color blue. Her hair is blue. Blue is really going to help you guys out. There goes that dip again of the mountains. That dip. So there's really what you thought was blocking you is not really blocking you. However, if you still think that it's blocking you, it can still block you. It's all about the power of the mind. So for my Aquariuses, Geminis, and Libras, the leap of faith is calling you. Use this energy to break free. I just feel like you guys are ready for that. Now again with the Temperance, take your time. Look at that. If anything else, here's the rocket launching. And as the rocket launches, you see the tree on the other side? It blossoms. I don't know what you're waiting for. All right, let's pull out one collective card. How y'all feeling? Let me know in the comments. Remember, whatever element you are, hit me up. I'm going to see if I take my time now. I'm hungry. So I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to put the stuff down there. If you desire to get a reading, if you desire to get your astrology chart read, I am here. I also have this new thing where you can just learn about both houses. Right now would be a good time. Where is Virgo at? And where is Virgo and where is Pisces at? And you can see how those energies are affecting you at this time, how you can use that energy. I give you the basics, characters of the house, the zodiac sign, the planet, and what is happening for you in this current moment. Check it out. Let me see. Because I changed the directions of these cards. We shifted. And if you don't feel like changing anything in your house, at least change 3 things. Change 3 things. Hold on, y'all, because now I gotta search. No, not 3. Look at that. Change 10 things, 10 items 10 things in your apartment so it could cause some type of change. I know sometimes we don't have the mental capacity to clean. I know we don't. I'm not oblivious to that. Life be life. And put 10 minutes. I said this already. Put 10 minutes on the clock. Go to that one corner and do it. And then be proud of yourself. All right, let's see what the message is for the collectives. Fuck what they think. Ooh. Put this card in your pocket and use it as your mantra today, all day, and tomorrow too, while you're at it. Fuck what they think. Fuck what they think. Fuck what they think. All together now. Fuck what they think. Fuck what they think. Let freedom ring. What? FWTT for the win. That's the message. Well, I think we don't need nothing else. Oh wait, I got one more. Think twice before you give a fuck. Oh, this one is longer, but I pulled it out. So ask yourself this: what if that thing that's bothering, worrying, haunting you didn't matter? If it didn't matter, would you be happier, kinder, more productive? If it didn't matter, would you sleep better? Would you let yourself enjoy an ice cream cone or whatever else your heart desire? If so, then don't give a fuck about that. If not, giving a fuck means going against one of your core values, then go ahead, give that fuck. You're not supposed to never give a fuck. The point is giving them where it matters to balance your fucks. Y'all know this is my language. If fucks were dollars, would you drop that much money here? Take care to spend your fucks wisely. That's about your thoughts, your time, your ideas, all of that. Think about if I give this thought, if I give this advice, am I going to get paid for it? If I'm going to get a headache out of this, if I'm going to get resistance, if I'm going to get a push, make a podcast out that shit. I'm gonna tell y'all right now on Thread, there's some deep stuff, and I love Thread because Thread be eating that up in the sense of like we could talk about the deep dark stuff on Thread. I can't really put that on a lot of my other social medias because everybody be like, find a platform to do that outlet. There's times that you want to say something and people are not gonna really, use outlets, put your shit private, whatever the case might be, but use outlets to speak your truth. All right, if you can't say it to somebody else. If it's going to cause a headache, let it go. All right, I'm out of here. I love you so much. Share this video. Let me know what you manifested. You guys are fucking early. We did it. We 10 days early. All right, peace. Jalissa, I love you, sis. Oh, wait, I got to do it like this. I always be thinking I know what I'm doing.